necessarily indicative of where a console is going or what to expect down the road. But yeah, this should be fun today. I've had a ton of fun in 20 minutes, just cracking jokes and watching Xav suffer through old full HD experiences. So Zav's going to pop into disc now for Resistance, and we're going to get going to that. So your voices have been heard, and we listen. But most importantly, we love. So tell us what you want. Ask us questions. Just involve yourselves in our lives. Part of our being.
I don't know, if we ask them to tell us what they want, they're going to say not to play launch PS3 games. I feel like that's what's going to happen.
That's true. But, I mean, when you boil it down, joystick really is like the Santa Claus of video games. So, you tell us what you want.
Extremely disappointing and fake.
No, I mean, if you tell us what you want and you're a good little boy or girl throughout the year, we'll make it happen. Through magic and unexplainable ways.
So I'm going to jump into the campaign, but we are also going to double check and see if there's any people playing online. Because I checked this out the other day, and there were people playing this online. And if you have this game and you want to play online, you can add us. I'll actually just put my PSN ID.
Okay, yeah. Just drop it in there, and I'll repeat it every now and then. As you can see, it is X-Ray Alpha Victor is Zab's PSN handle. So if you want to join up on him for some hot Resistance multiplayer action in a bit after he checks out the campaign, then feel free. Yeah, so Resistance Fall of Man is the story of a guy named Carl who fell down and hurt his knee during an alien invasion of World War II.
That would be the worst. That seems like an indie game of like try not to trip. It's like QWOP. It's like QWOP, but aliens are trying to kill you at the exact same time.
I would definitely play that. There was that skit in Kids in the Hall, the guy who had Mr. Leadfoot or whatever, and one of his feet were made of lead, so like it was very awkward for him to walk. So imagine a QWOP-like game in that context where you're trying not to fall down. Oh my god, we're just giving away the millions of dollars here on the Joystick live stream. So yeah, welcome to Resistance Fall of Man. As you can see, the game had iron sights, which was pretty revolutionary for the time. Go look at that fire, though. You gotta go check out that fire, because I want to see what the heck that fire looks like after you shoot aliens in there.
Oh man, look at, is that full HD fire? I don't know. I didn't see a full HD.
I didn't see a graphic. So
I didn't see a graphic that said full HD. Of all of the launch games, oh boy, I'm like running around like an idiot here. Wow, the aliens are just staring at me like, this guy seems dumb.
Full HD round, says Foben. Says Socrates, you are correct. And Foben says, I guess it could look worse. It could look worse. It could be full SD. Not many full SD games were on PS3 at launch.
I remember actually really enjoying this game. I remember not being very good at it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks pretty unwieldy for a console FPS already. Like, it looks like it's very stiff. I actually played it a bit. Man, it actually takes me back to launch of the PS3 and the Wii and stuff. I played a little bit in Philly back in the long ago. And yeah, I don't know. Like, the story's kind of neat, and it was interesting because this was Insomniac's like big new franchise, right? Like they were very hopeful this was going to be kind of their way to step into the future, to next generation games, and kind of cultivate something beyond Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, and Sony owns this property, and Insomniac is not owned by Sony, so they're sort of, I think they basically said they're done with this franchise.
Okay.
Sony might do something with it, but I think the Resistance 3 didn't do all too well, so I don't know if they're really trying to keep bringing this out.
Yeah. Pesterminator 27 says, then Fuse happened. That is very true. Fuse happened. It was a moment in our lives we can't forget. We cannot forget. Some of us more than others, because maybe they had to review that game, but yeah.
Did you have to review Fuse? I almost said reviews.
Reviews. I refuse this reviews. Fuse.
Did you have to review that game?
Yes, I did.
Oh man! All right, now you feel my pain now, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I thought that was the grenade button, but it was my grenade launcher out of my gun, and then I shot the wall and killed myself. Nathan Hale is down.
You are way ahead of me, man. You're like a good 15 seconds ahead of my video here.
Oh yeah, I should probably not refer to things that are happening on screen since people have no idea what's going on.
Right. Oh man, and now you're all the way back outside.
Yeah.
Hellacious checkpoint system at work. Shoot them in their blast processors, the back little vials. You got to get them there.
Oh, yeah, you have to like flank them and hit them up in the hot special area.
Aside from full HD, the next generation of gaming on PS3 brought forth flanking mechanics to first-person shooters. Heretofore unseen. Yeah, it's that kind of stuff. What are they getting pumped with, man? Some like alien life goo.
I don't know. That sounds sexy and horrible at the same time. This game doesn't look terrible. I remember thinking it looked awesome when it came out.
Yeah. So many people in the chat say I'm even behind them. Let me try and reload the stream here on my end. So
you're gonna have to watch one of those hot ads though. So,
well, you know, it's all right.
Gotta pay them bills.
Gotta pay the bills with AM PM coffee ads, and a guy stirring his coffee with a drill, because that's how blue collar dudes do it. All right, I'm back.
I threw a grenade and didn't see the explosion, but when I walked into the room, I saw the ragdoll of the bad guy. It was pretty awesome.
So I can't even read the color of your name, dude. It's like such a green, I can't even see it. But he says, "Play Haze, please." Don't worry, we're getting there.
Oh, we're getting there. That's the creme de la creme. Like we need a. You don't. One does not simply put Haze in, sir. One builds up to Haze.
Yeah, you can't just like walk right up to Haze and just be like, "Hey, Haze, what's up?" Like you want to get out of here. No, you have to like take a long, slow approach to courting Haze. It's a fickle mistress.
Hey, at the top of the screen there, does it say we're playing Resistance? Because I'm like updating it.
Yeah, yeah. It says now playing Resistance: Fall of Man. The man falling is Xav. He's falling for a trick to play a really kind of crummy game.
This isn't crummy though. I mean, I remember liking this game. Resistance 1 is good. Oh, so Resistance 3 is the best one. Resistance 1 is the second best one, and Resistance 2 is like getting punched in the face by Mike Tyson. It is so terrible.
Well, I mean, I remember enjoying McDonald's chicken nuggets when I was a kid, but like, I mean.
And they're healthy.
Doesn't mean that I go and eat them now and they're any good. Like, it's still just pressed garbage.
Well, now it's made out of that real meat. You don't get that sweet fake meat flavoring, right?
Yeah, real meat with the trademark symbol right there.
Yeah.
Trademarked real meat.
Real TM meat.
This meat exists. You are eating it right now.
Oh, man, I'm getting all the collectibles. I just picked up Intel. Let's read this together, guys. All right, I'm not actually going to read this. But yeah, no, I remember thinking this game was pretty sweet. I wish that I...
Look how big that envelope was. Did you see how big it was? It was like the size of that guy's torso.
Yeah, man. How else are you gonna be able to read it?
That's a lot of military intel right there.
That is a giant typewriter. I think we should check and see if there's anyone playing online. But before I do that, I want to see if I can kill myself. Oh, I don't have any grenade. Oh, do I have grenades left?
I don't know. I would suggest just finding a way out of this house as best you can, because
that grenade did like no damage. All right, I'm gonna try to see if there's anyone playing online, and if there isn't, then we'll jump back in. Hopefully, if you have this game, let me drop my thing into chat again. X-Ray Alpha.
Yeah, Xav is X-Ray Alpha Victor on PSN, and that is XRAYALF. AVICTOR. If you want to join him, jump in.
It's the way the military spells it.
Yeah, I mean, misery loves company, so get in here and give this miserable man some company.
I was super excited. Like, I'd be really disappointed if there's no one playing any of these games online.
Yeah, yeah.
Because when I tested this out, people were playing this game online, and it was shocking and amazing.
So Terminator 27 is James Soprano on PSN. He's down to play. He says, "Oh, you already added him. All right, nice."
Tell people to jump in and see if there's. Well, if you have the game, go to ranked. Go
to ranked. Just try and get in there.
Try to get in here. We'll try to find a match.
God of War says, "This isn't full HD. Almost no game on the PS3 is full HD." Well, sir, I beg to differ. There's a game called NBA 07 that is very much in full HD because it says it's in full HD. You can't just make up flaming animated logos and slap them on your game and just be like, get them away with it, you know?
All right, this is not finding any hot
This is
social
some
games.
80s like action movie guy. This is the real world. You
Oh
can't
my
just claim
God.
something's full HD.
There are 5 games going on right now. They're all happening, man. Team Deathmatch, 16 out of 40. There are 10 out of 10 playing Capture the Flag.
Yeah.
Oh man, these people are crazy. Just we're going into the I don't know what this map is called.
All right, Jordan Rodkey wants to come on in and play some Resistance. Get on, dude.
Get up in it, man.
We're at the Trilon Perisphere right now, getting ready to wage war. Look at their clan guys too. Holy crap! What clan plays Fall of Man? Like
they're just they love it. They refuse to abandon it. They're playing this and they're playing Killzone 2 on PS2.
Like you just stroll up to the the local
Or Killzone
ice cream
1
social,
on PS2, I suppose.
and you're at the local yogurt shoppy, and you're just like, yeah, no big deal. Me and my clan, we're #1 Resistance Fall of Man. And like, in a PS3 launch game, like just smack the ice cream right out of their hand.
Oh yeah, there are updates. People are realizing they have to update their game. There are definitely updates. Look, there are real people in here. What is happening?
Jacob Holden says on Twitter, "So crazy seeing games now compared to the launch titles. Also, thanks guys for suffering for our enjoyment. You are very welcome."
I don't know what happened, but I just got killed immediately.
How did you wait? Did you just take like a jump jet up on the roof in like 1940s London?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, cause science? I don't know.
Yeah, science was getting done in the 40s. It was very much getting done. Oh, grab that sniper rifle.
Oh, I got it.
Oh wait.
I don't think
I was about to say, do you have to like manually pick it up?
I don't know what happened. I don't know where
dude.
anyone is or
Look at the definition on that gun. Just look at those high res textures. Not full HD. I don't think this is full HD. It's pretty close, but
yeah, you know, I would love to be able to get at least a kill in this, but there's something that tells me that these clan dudes are super into this game.
yeah. Matthew Vose says that there are actually jump jets everywhere in London, but they're a major pain to drive over.
Oh man.
Which makes sense. I mean, unless you live in like Rush 2049 world.
Oh, I think this game is like a sniper-specific game, which is awesome because I'm terrible at sniping.
Yeah, yeah. Jason Copland on Twitter says Marvel Ultimate Alliance is still rad, easily the high point. I don't think that's really a launch game, though, is it?
No, it is. It totally is, and it's awesome.
Nice. That was a very good game. A lot of different heroes to play as, like Spidey and Captain America.
I can't believe I'm playing Resistance Fall of Man on Twitch. Online.
Zurich asks, how is this graphically compared to Killzone Shadowfall? All right, now I'm going to paint you a picture here, basically. Now imagine a 4-year-old child being left alone with a canvas and like 4 different kinds of paint and just like their bare hands. That's kind of what Resistance Fall of Man looks like, and Killzone is more like a full HD printed out picture on an inkjet printer. Like that's the difference.
I heard a rumor that if you play NBA on the PS4, it says in fuller HD.
In fuller HD. I can't wait till we get to fullest HD. It's going to be just amazing.
This is so good.
Jordan Rodkey ran into an online update as he's loading up Resistance Fall of Man.
Oh man, it's like this game came out 7 years ago or something.
Forgettable username says Triple HD. I like that.
Oh, that's nice. That's good.
Demopi says True Full HD. And then Menome7 says, then we get Beyond HD. Beyond 2 HDs.
Beyond HD sounds like it's going to be really disappointing. It's going to be really hyped up, but then it's going to get super disappointing when you actually get to play it.
Foben asks if it has blast processing, though. I think it does.
This certainly does. I mean, have you seen the fire the fire in this game? It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look, this truck looks so realistic. Like, I have a feeling this truck really is a thing. Oh, man. Oh, man. There's a dude around here, and I know it, and he's totally going to snipe me. Oh, man.
Anti-aliasing? Did you ask about anti-aliasing Resistance Fall of Man in 2013? Demopi. It's a good question. Oh, those windshield wipers. I know. Look at them, man. They are beautiful. They keep a windshield clean, my friend.
Oh, you could shoot at the Windows Game of the Year. I don't know why we didn't just give this Game of the Year.
Yeah, Pisterminator wants to know which game we joined into. It was the top one, the top of 5, the one that had like 40 max players. Because you expect 40 people on a Tuesday morning to just jump into a Resistance Fall of Man match.
Playing Resistance Fall of Man, just cause.
Yeah.
That's what happens. That's normal.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. The only TDM heck 1995 says yes, thank you. Yeah. Be immortalized. Get into our game right now and play Resistance Fall of Man with us.
I'm just getting killed at every turn. My goodness.
Yeah.
I don't feel too bummed about it though, because clearly it's a bunch of people playing. Oh my god! These people have been playing this game for 7 years, I'm sure. They're all like.
God of War wants you to know that you just got served in a multiplayer match of Resistance Fall of Man in the year 2013. Just FYI, in case you wanted to know.
I'm gonna make a note of this to put it on my tombstone when I die. Played Resistance in 2013. Unironically.
Psycho says such real looks like real life. Wow, thank you. We love all Doge memes and Shiba.
Oh, there are people leaving the game. Why would you leave this amazing game?
And Sousa rightly points out that yes, this is the year of the Luigi, which we are all obligated to point out whenever we can, as often as we can, especially now considering we're coming to a close. Oh man, look at that jump jet. He just like wow, it's the slowest, longest jump jet ever.
I just want to get one kill. If I could get one kill, I'd be super happy about it. But I'm feeling like that's not going to be happening. Oh my god! I got my one kill. Shot a guy in the air. I can retire my resistance. I just like retired with one kill and 7,000 deaths. His KD ratio was the grossest thing in the world. Oh my god. That grenade just like landed on me. It was so gross.
That dude is super dead.
I got super... It's like when we played Call of Duty and I threw that knife from like across the map and I got super excited about it. Like way too excited about it.
Sandy Sandler says Mark Wahlberg would be so proud of you.
Because he's a sniper. That movie.
Yeah,
Sniper.
yeah, Sniper.
I get it. You had to dig deep for that reference, but I like it. I enjoyed it.
Hey, we like movies too. We like video games more, but we also like Mark Wahlberg movies too. Oh, Pesterminator 27 is still trying to find a match. Just search the ranks, man. A ranked match.
Oh no, go to
like 5 there.
No, not rank. Go to custom. It's custom.
Go to custom match.
Yeah,
go to custom match, and then join the Triceratops room. It's the one we're in right now.
Yeah, just look for the one that has 40 people in it.
Susan says she can't hear us over the incredible detail of these buildings.
Oh god, this is the dumbest thing Joystick's ever done. And
I'm so happy.
I love that we're a part of it.
Yeah. I just wish we could get somebody in this room in our chat right now who had this game on their resume, because I would just love to hear.
Oh man, call James Stevenson. Where's James at?
Such textures, so intricate. Wow.
Oh god, get out of the Zoom, you jerk!
Encryption says I can understand why it's a hard match to find with the pages and pages of games.
Oh, and I'm teabagging him too because I'm that guy.
Much sarcasm.
I'm 2 and like 18, and I teabagged someone because
Terminator 27 is joining now, so
sweet. So let's switch games. No, that'd be horrible.
Forgettable username said he tweeted to Insomniac, but he doesn't think they're going to do anything about it.
What do you want them to shut down the servers?
Yeah, it's like somebody's playing our game and they're showing everybody what it looks like. Quick, Gary, get to the basement, pull the fuse out the wall.
Hey man, maybe it's rose-colored glasses, but I really remember digging the hell out of this game when it came out. I thought it was pretty rad. I mean, and I'm having fun. I mean, the thing that really bothers me about this game is that I'm using a DualShock 3.
Yeah. That is really tough, like, when you want to play a kind of glitchy lone wolf shooting game. I mean, my thumb tends to slide off of the sticks all the time, and my hands just become so sweaty.
You know, I bet I can use the PS4 controller with this game, but it seems like a lot of effort.
Oh, they did. They tweeted it. Insomniac tweeted it. Well, awesome. Thank you for helping to Oh, so in non-Ratchet news, Joystick is currently streaming Resistance Fall of Man. I don't think they know what they've subjected people to.
Is that what they wrote?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
They're just like, hey, by the way, guys, they're
I'm
streaming our
sitting here.
game."
I'm sitting here talking about how I used to love this game, and they're talking trash about it. I like it. I like it. I think it's good.
So what? Yeah, but what's your KD at right now, though? That's the real question.
I don't know, man, but I gotta step it up some if I'm gonna make nationals.
Hey,
Resistance
James
National.
Stevenson is here. Awesome. Thank you for joining us, Jim Bob the Third. So any kind of like development stuff, any kind of
you can call them
stories, anecdotes you want to share with the chat?
We should
We'll
add.
be sure to talk about it.
We should add James to the chat, the Skype call here. Maybe you can give us some of the hot Resistance action.
Sure. If
Some play-by-play.
if you don't want to drop your Skype name in an open chat on Twitch, it's fully understandable.
Why? That seems
I
like
follow him on Twitter. He can just follow me at Dave Hinkle and just send me a DM with your name if you want me to add you, and we can get you in here talking about this if you'd like. But yeah, it's
he probably has things to do, but that's
he's
always
in an
option.
office. He doesn't get to sit in his apartment and play Resistance Fall of Man on a Tuesday morning.
Oh man, I'm like ranking it up. What's my KD? I got 16 and 14. Not bad.
Nice. So you think this clan's going to recruit you, or
I don't know. I'm gonna send them a DM after
okay?
and ask them,
Nice.
be like, listen, I also know how to make websites, so I can make a sweet ass website.
Mm-hmm.
If you like flash and text and stuff, that's
Right.
that's my thing.
Oh, also James mentions that Insomniac just launched a Ratchet game today, so kind of going on, kind of busy at the moment. Oh, nice snipe.
God,
Look at that.
we are douchebags. Like, hey, we've been working on this really awesome Ratchet game that we launched today. You guys want to cover it? In a minute, we're playing Resistance Fall of Man. If you want to give us a second, we're doing the Lord's work, is what we're doing.
Admittedly, though, this is something we've been planning for a very long time. I mean, you don't conduct a stream like this that looks so very professional and well put together without some kind of like planning involved.
Oh, absolutely.
So.
I mean, come on. This is something that we've been planning really this, I think, for the last 7 years.
Yeah.
If you really think, I just got sniped right out of the air. Gross.
James points out that there was a nice little story he has here. One of his favorite memories was a clan from NeoGaf who had a group photo taken there, and someone dropping a grenade right in the middle of the group. The Manchester Cathedral thing was still crazy. It broke on a Sunday night. Yeah, cool. Nice.
I like this map. I don't remember this map, but I think it's pretty rad. I liked. So remember Resistance 2? The thing that I liked about Resistance 2 was the multiplayer mode was sort of like Mag, where it was sort of like, you remember Mag had all those like different. It was like a huge open world thing, but it was all these like different sections, and people were doing things at a different time. Resistance 2 sort of had like a really intricate online thing too. Resistance 3 though is probably the best game in the series, and I didn't play the Vita game. Oh, there are people chatting. I should have brought my Bluetooth headset so I can ask them why.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this? Why are you playing this 7-year-old game? Not that it's not a good game, but
yeah,
they're really deep, and there's a lot of people in here, but I can't find them.
Yeah, Lethal Migraine asked, there's got to be games once in a while that nobody from Joystick wants to review. How do you handle that situation? And Susan pretty much gave the best answer. We don't review them. Let's see if there's some other stuff in the chat if you want to ask, or if you just want to comment on. I'll try and pull out the delicious morsels and share.
I mean, oh boy. I mean, we'll review.
Go ahead, Arctic Sniper. If you have a question, go ahead and ask it.
Yeah, ask it in the chat. If it's a game that no one's looking forward to, and we identify that as meaning our audience is not looking forward to it, we're not gonna review it. We're not gonna waste our time. But
yeah,
even for games that we maybe are not too hot on, we'll still review some of that stuff.
Yeah. I mean, as Susan points out, we can't possibly review everything. I mean,
Sure.
We don't have the resources to do that. But yeah, we just kind of try and talk about the stuff that we think you guys would like because we like it and stuff like that. I don't know. So Arctic Sniper asks, what is the best game you ever played or ever made from 2013 and 2000? Wait, you mean like those specific years or in that span of time? Or let me rephrase. Okay, please rephrase.
It sounded like a math equation there for a moment.
Yeah, it was. All right, a train leaves Philly at 14 miles an hour going west. Yeah, and Susan points out, kind of Insomniac Day, the new Ratchet and Clank game came out, and we did actually review that. So if you want to read a review of Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus, you can go to joystick.com. But please don't leave the stream.
Open a new tab.
We need you. Yeah, open a new tab. Control T on your Windows PC.
Susan is very clearly on message where she's like, "Hey, maybe we should mention things that we're actually doing and not for being not being dumb by playing this super old game."
Guys, I put up with your PS3 launch stream as much as I possibly can. You know, you guys come up with the dumbest ideas. You've just been doing the dumbest thing right now. Let's remind people that we have a website with current, fresh content.
Yeah, like Resistance 2 review on.
Okay.
Put that up there.
So Arctic Sniper asks, what is the best graphics in a game, and what is the best game from the 2K and Today? I still don't understand that question. Best graphics in a game? I think the best I've seen... well, I mean, Bioshock Infinite, like, max on a PC looks pretty good.
I just team killed by accident, I'm pretty sure.
Was it an accident, Xav? Was it really?
I don't know. I got swarmed, though.
So that's pretty amazing on a PC. Battlefield 4, like, the lighting in that game is silly good. It is probably the best I've seen in a game.
It looks really good on the PS4. I am looking forward to playing it with the entire team. I know the joystick team is going to be playing it on that platform. Yeah. And I'm still waiting for Dave to add me to his huge Origin account list because clearly it's full because he has yet to.
I'm a pretty popular dude. What can I say? But as for 2000s, I always point to the Resident Evil remake on GameCube. That's like kind of one of those. That and like Wind Waker. I mean, just seeing a sunset and like seeing a tornado or. I don't know, what do you call it? I guess it was a tornado out on the ocean. You call it a hurricane, something. I don't know what the official weather name is, but yeah, the Resident Evil remake kind of blew me away. Like, and I don't think I'll ever forget that time playing that game for the first time. And just Wind Waker, like being out on the water was just so amazing. So yeah, 2000s for me. Those were two big ones. I liked the GameCube a lot, I guess. So anybody else has a question? What is it? Pride of FPR7. Your name is so bright green I cannot like read it. What was your favorite PS3 launch title? Well, we're kind of playing them all here today. So I guess we'll be able to at the end to say what our favorite is now and what our favorite was back then. Do you have a standout, Xav?
Favorite back then was definitely probably Resistance. I liked a lot. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I like the story. I think I'm big into narrative when it comes to shooters or any kind of game. Really, I like the idea of this game and sort of the alt history and the alien invasion. I thought that was pretty cool. It went some interesting places, and then like the second one where you were like Super Hale. Like, didn't he? I can't really remember the story, but I think he becomes like part alien or something.
Yeah. Gets infected with the Chimeran Sunny Delight that they have coursing through their back processors. And as Susan points out in the chat, it's funny somebody should ask about favorite PS3 games, but we have a cool video feature that we're working on right now about our favorite PS3 games that will be airing later this week on the joysticks, joystiq.com. So you'll be able to see that. And
she is so on message. It's
Dude,
fantastic.
she is making my job a lot easier. I can concentrate on the jokes, and but also there are a dizzying amount of people dropping stuff in our chat, so it's kind of hard to keep up. But A1 Brown, quick question that I hope wasn't asked already. When can we expect your reviews for PS4 launch titles, namely first-party launch titles?
This week, I think.
Yeah, this week.
I don't know the specifics, but definitely this week, I think.
That's a Richard question, so maybe ask him on Twitter. He is at the Richard M, I believe. And
oh man, that dude was.
That is correct. Yes.
That dude was totally on fire.
Are you guys going to do a live stream of PS4 games? Mr. Kelso asks.
We're talking about it. We're talking about what our options are. It's
Yeah. Plus, we kind of have this stream right now that you're watching, and we have a place to do streams, so I can't imagine that you won't see streams of games at some point.
Yeah, like, what more do you need? You have awesome Untold Legends wallpaper, and we're playing Resistance Fall of Man from 2007, so why do you need to see PS4 games? Come on. Priorities, man. Priorities. No, we're talking about it. There's a bunch of stuff we want to do. It's... a lot of that stuff is just getting... this week is going to be hectic. As much as we'll be able to say.
Yeah. So, but as far as reviews go, tomorrow, PS4 launch game reviews will be going up at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. As Jess points out in the chat, thank you for dropping Richard's Twitter in there. We're all on Twitter. If you, any time, day or night, that you want to ask us things, we all have pretty open public profiles on the internet. So
our Twitter handles are there on the screen. People can see them, actually. I
can't speak for my my pals at Joystick, but I always answer everyone, no matter how dumb it is. So, yeah.
I'm gonna see if I could jump into one of these other matches and see, because these guys are playing like all snipers, and it's fun. But I'm gonna see what else we got.
Are you sure you want to give up all those points you earned though in that match?
I don't know. I don't think this match is ever gonna end. I think
you're losing progression, Xav.
No, it was a custom game, so it didn't matter.
Okay, all right.
All right. I'm gonna play Capture the Flag. 5v5 CTF, no noob. Well, clearly, I am one of the greatest players online, so let's join this game and see what happens. I don't see this being a problem at all. Oh, it's loading. Awesome. Maybe they're not going to let me in. Oh, yeah, I'm totally in.
Eric says we should set up tumblers for questions. Twitter, man. Just tweet us. Why should we have another page to manage? We're all very busy. We're very, very busy people.
It's not a bad idea.
As you can see, we don't have any free time to just frivolously throw away on something as silly as like streaming PS3 launch games.
I don't think they're letting me stay this match. They're not starting it. So fine, guys. Whatever. You don't want to have fun, then whatever.
Yeah, we'll just go back to the best wallpaper in the world. Whatever.
For a split second. I like going back to it just for a moment. Just to remind you that it exists. Come on, let's join these games. I think after this... Oh, the game is full. Crap. After this one, maybe we'll switch it up. See what else we got on this. We got a whole stack of games, man. We're like 3 deep, and we got so many more to go.
Yeah. And, James Stevenson's still here, works over at Insomniac Games. We thank him for jumping in the chat and talking about, some of the development and cool, anecdotal stories that went on during the development of Resistance Fall of Man. So I think it's, very easily said to be kind of the standout game at the PS3 launch. I mean, if you're into shooters, I guess, one of the bigger games, one of the more high profile. And it's pretty surprising at the time. I think the thing for me that was most surprising was just how many people were in a match, like on a console. I mean, 40-man match. That was pretty sick for PS3 launch time. So
I like that. Also, Marvel Ultimate Alliance was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I think we just killed each other there. This was the match. Oh my god, this match is still running. This is the match that I joined a week and a half ago. These guys were playing.
One server just on forever. It's just a perpetual resistance match that never ends.
He refuses to quit. He refuses to let this go. He loves his resistance. It's like 200% damage.
Yeah.
Instant kill.
It's pretty. So speaking of multiplayer, not to cut you off, sorry, but James shared a pretty interesting thing here in the chat about how they back in the day had an admin build with the built-in spectator mode. So they would watch most of like tourney matches with pizza and beers and stuff, and that's how most of multiplayer got tested for him, because it was really the only way to get like 40 people playing in a match. When they only had like 50 to 60 dev kits, so was to have kind of company lunches with pizza where everyone just played multiplayer for an hour, which sounds pretty neat, like a fun way to kind of discover, I guess, like exploits and things going on in your multiplayer game.
That sounds like a fun way to playtest a game.
Yeah,
I've definitely been to some studios where you see their playtest areas, and it's like it looks like a hospital room where everything's so sterilized and like off-white, and you're just like, is anyone here enjoying themselves? Or
right. Yeah, it's very interesting how that kind of stuff gets done. And you know, I imagine if PS3 retail consoles were so expensive back then, getting a debug to test was probably like so much more money. Oh, PS3 price joke. It's kind of humor you can expect here.
Joystick.com.
Yeah, horrible PS3 price launch jokes and Xav missing guys with the butt of his gun.
Hey, I eventually killed him.
Yeah. John Apocalypse asks if we've played Marvel yet, and no, we have not. Do you have that? Did you pick that up?
Oh yeah, we got that.
Okay.
That
awesome.
that one's a gem. I'm gonna have to play that after playing some really bad stuff because that's gonna be
And
the
on
palate
time,
cleanser, I think.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember who like the heroes you could start with were, but like one of the crazy things was how many different dudes and like leveling up and how much all those dungeons were designed to just be like replayable. That game, man, I spent so much time playing that, but I was a 360 version guy. So, yeah, so you know how it's kind of human on human here. You would think it would be, you know, evil chimera beasts versus humankind in the multiplayer for Resistance Fall Man, but James says, you know, the chimera versus human thing wasn't always the plan, so that's why they created the Cloven to be the opposing human force. So, pretty interesting.
You can't actually play as the chimera in any version of the game, can you?
You're asking the wrong dude. I don't.
I'm sort of asking out loud and hoping
right.
James will be able to answer that
with more of that sweet knowledge of his, and he says, yeah, normal multiplayer. So
right. Oh yeah.
First chimera, yeah.
Oh,
so a lot can happen to a human brain in 7 years.
The guy just keeps dumping into my dead body. He just like reloaded and kept shooting my body.
He's
Not
hoping
cool.
he shoots you so much that he just like ends reincarnation. It's the all possibility of coming back.
Ends spawning for good. Oh my god. He's spawning next to dudes.
So Encryption says, I would have loved to see you in a store with a pile of launch games. Bet the store assistant thought you were a riot.
Oh, you know...
Sav, tell the story of when you went to the GameStop and bought launch games for the PS3.
Oh, man.
Please tell us.
So I went to GameStop, and I started rifling through there, and, you know, you get into their used section, and you start pulling out games, they start getting excited, because they're hitting their numbers. You're like, yeah, we're going to hit some... This guy's buying all the hot hits, all the used copies of Grand Theft Auto we have, everything. And then I pulled out basically all of these games and brought it to the counter, and it was all of this stuff. It was Resistance, it was NBA 2K7, it was all this stuff. And the guy at the store looks at the stack, and he starts getting all my games, and he tells me, like, oh, we actually can't find this copy of NBA 2K7, but we have NBA 2K8 if you want, and it's only $1 cheaper. And I'm like, do you think that I'm buying these games to save money? Like, I am buying these very specific games for a very specific reason. Like, what is going on? Jeez.
It's like, yeah, I have a bad stigmatism, so I really just want the oldest version of games because I can't really, like, soak in the full HDs. Well, okay, sir, you don't want an NBA 07. That's full HD game. It's going to be wasted on you. So let's go ahead and find you one of the lesser HD games out there.
Yeah, and then I felt bad because, like, then he started helping someone, and some girl who works there, she must have been, like, brand new. She was, like, sort of, like, taken aback by where anything in the store was. And she had to go find, like, 13 used games that were hidden in some drawer somewhere, because that's how that company operates. Everything's in a drawer. And I felt super bad. And I even said, like... So, and then I went out to go buy Untold Legends at a different store, and when I was with my girlfriend at the time, and I brought it to the counter, and I was like, I told the guy, I was like, I would like to purchase this terrible game, please. Just to illustrate that I know that it's a bad game. Like, I felt like I had to defend myself. Like, listen, I know that these games are not good, but listen.
Yeah.
We're trying to do something here.
See, that's the thing. You gotta get that Canadian out of you, man. Because in America, it's like, shut up and ring up my games. Like, I don't have to apologize for anything.
I don't need no lip. I don't need any of your lip.
Yeah, if I want full HD on my television, I'm gonna get full HD. Like,
I can't believe it says full HD.
that is my favorite part of today so far.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be hard for Tuesday to top full HD in NBA 07.
I don't know. I'm liking this Untold Legends wallpaper that I keep flashing on the screen for a split second.
Yeah. And the guy with the smoothest underarm in the bottom right-hand corner of your little splash page there, your little...
I hate to bring up the next generation of consoles, but speaking of that, the thing that was really weird about seeing the NBA Live, I guess 15 trailer or 14 trailer?
14, yeah.
14 trailer is, and you wrote this in your post, is like, no one has any body hair in that game. It's so weird. Like, the dudes, you see the guys dunking and there's no hair anywhere. It's just really weird.
Well, that's the thing that I've been hammering Sony and Microsoft for an answer to is like, what's the state of Tress effects on your next-gen consoles? So I think that's what it is. It's like, there's no Tress effects there, so they had to eliminate the underarm hair because they couldn't animate it like, in the wind as they were jumping up and dunking. So I think that's really the culprit there. But, yeah, I guess basketball players take baths in there. Like, they just are smooth beings.
Well, I mean, I don't remember it being so distracting in the 2K14 trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember it even being a problem. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't play enough basketball games to where that didn't distract me immediately.
Yeah.
Maybe if I really like basketball games, then I'd be like, well, whatever. It's just some hairless.
You'd be like,
dudes.
oh, no armpit hair, no sale.
I think maybe we should move on to the next game. We've had a lot of fun with Resistance. I think James may have bailed. I saw someone saying goodbye to him. I don't know if he bailed or if someone else bailed.
Yeah, he left. He had actual work to go back to.
Well, like he has to. I know because I feel like the rifle on this game is a little slow. So if you can update that, James, that'd be great. You can add some updates to.
Just go into back end right now. Just type in a line of code, get it in there.
So